What's going on, Macenites? Welcome to a brand new closed beta that has just come out a couple days ago. I think it was late last week. Anyways, if you are a fan of any of the Total War games, I think you're really going to like this game. Now, I'm playing this because I have always been a fan. Like, this is one of the very first games that I've ever actually played on the PC when I was, middle school. So, like, more than 10 years ago. I don't want to date myself or anything, but yeah, this game, or the Total War series as a whole, I started off with playing Rome Total War, and it was absolutely phenomenal. I'm a huge history buff, and so being able to play a game so diverse and relatively historically accurate was like the best thing that I could have ever done or played, and I've just loved it. So I pretty much followed the series almost all the way up until Warhammer. I didn't play Napoleon, and I didn't play, oh gosh, what was it? The American Revolution one. I didn't play those two, but I played the Rome Total War, Medieval 2 Total War. I did the expansion packs for all of those, and it was just a lot of fun. So anyways, what this game is, it takes pretty much the multiplayer and or battle scenarios that you would have in your regular Total War series, and you do a 10v10. Now you only have you've got a commander, and you've got 3 different troops that you can command, and so you have no idea what the other people in your lobby are going to be playing as. So let me just give you an example. Okay, so I believe this guy is Germanicus. Okay, yes. So there's 3 different, no, there's more than 3 tiers. Anyways, there's different tiers of the guys you can get, and you can upgrade your commanders based off the different factions. Now, the different factions are actually the Roman Empire, Greece, and then the barbarians. So that's all they've got for right now. I'm assuming that they're going to add in more. But as you level up, you can end up unlocking these different commanders, which have their different strengths and weaknesses and things like that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to do a round with Germanicus, and I'm just going to do the regular troops that you have, that you start off with, which are these guys right here. So you'll see that it's got attack and defense, and I think that's unit size, I believe, is the 3rd one, and then the 4th one is the speed or the quickness of the units and stuff like that. So, I mean, your base tier guys, they're just foot soldiers, and you can actually select when you upgrade and when you increase in rank and stuff like that, you unlock different troops. So this is just the regular tier 1 guys. You've got archers and you've got regular foot soldiers right here, which if you're familiar with any of the Roman history, you'll know that the regular troops also threw, oh gosh, what are they? They're like javelins. They carried those with them along with swords, so they of course have that same feature in the game as well. So tier 2 looks like more levies. Okay, so they're more traditional archer guys, and then these, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Anyways, these guys right here, they're the same equivalent of these groups right there, and then same with those guys, and then you end up unlocking a catapult and then skirmishers. So, you know, each unit is customizable to a certain extent. I'm sure they're going to keep increasing it the further you go. You also have tech trees, which have your armies, and this is where you actually unlock the different troops. As you can see, there's quite a bit just in the closed beta itself. You also get gold, silver, and XP that you get from each battle. Whether you win or lose, there's different things that you can do within the battle that it doesn't clearly define what those objectives are. There's not really objectives, there's just, or mini objectives, there's just like 2 of them. Either you capture the enemy base uncontested for a certain amount of time, which there's no actual timer, there's just a little tick bar that goes all the way across. You have to be uncontested for it to be officially, or for it to go as fast as it could possibly go, and if it is contested, it goes up very, very slowly. And I'm not really sure, I haven't tested it out too far. Usually in the rounds that I've played, if my army's there and the other opposing team's army is there, whoever has the most troops usually wins. It just depends on which unit it is and everybody's using and all that stuff, so it's pretty interesting. So anyways, let's go ahead and just jump into this really fast. Sometimes it takes a little while since this is a closed beta. It's not a huge user base at the present time, and that's okay. So let's go ahead and see what we can get into, what kind of battle, and I can show you guys from there. Okay, so right here you'll see our army, and you could see the other army, but it goes away relatively quickly. So right here this is the map. This is a watchtower right here, and this is a pretty wide open map. Now this is raised, you can tell in the detail here. This is on this side right here, you can tell that we predominantly have guys that are either javelins or whatever, and I need to select a place to go. Now people can go ahead and mark where they would like people to go if you're not in a party or anything like that. There is team chat and general chat as well.
Capture the enemy base or kill all enemy forces.
It is something that you don't necessarily get to always decide. So it's nice to have that little chat feature in here. Now it looks like most people just, from what I've experienced, most people just kind of wait and see what everybody else runs and goes and does. So the objective, like I was saying earlier, see, okay, somebody marked it here. Now see this little feature right here where it highlights? That means that I could tell my troops to go here and they will go ahead and surround this area, kind of fortify it. So as soon as these troops get up here, we will unlock a little bit further of the map and we can actually see some of the enemy troops. There we go. Okay, lit up. So it looks like there's some archers and some horsemen. I think these are horsemen. No, they're just regular spearmen. Yeah, like spearmen. Okay, so they're over here, which means we need to probably go this direction to kind of protect our right flank. Okay, let's see here. So I was noticing that we have a couple archers. You can see right here, you've got 6, 7, 8 archers. We've got 2 units of horsemen, and the rest of us are pretty much just foot soldiers. So what we need to do is we need to either, 1, kill the most amount of enemy units until the timer runs out, or when the timer runs out, and then we could also go over here and hold this objective. Now they're also coming for ours, so we need to be very, very careful here. Okay, so my troops are going up here, but in all actuality, I probably, strategically speaking, okay, we've got the left flank good. Let's go ahead and just move up here. Yeah. Okay, good. Now I've got tree cover. I also have special abilities. Looks like I've got 3 to be able to use on this, which is the Infantry Charge. You can see that it increases my speed, my acceleration, and my charge bonus, but it's not good against Okay, it's a disadvantage for the phalanx currently active, attacking melee. And this right here is my throw my pila, which, let's get these guys. What I need to do is press R, select, they will stop, throw their pilas. There we go. See, look at that. Okay, we're going to have this unit attack there. We're going to do this unit right here, but they will charge. This unit, we will have them charge. This guy as well. Oh, goodness gracious. Here we go. Now, I love the graphics in this. It's great. It also, if you hover over an enemy unit, it tells you what the threat level is for them. We've got a low threat for them. We've got archers over here. What I should probably end up doing is do R and these guys. Now, there is team friendly fire on this, so I have to be very careful, whether against my own units or somebody else's units. We got to just be really, really careful. Oh, we've got archers going over here. Okay. Let's have them. Actually, let's go over here. And we will do a charge. They speed up. That's fantastic. Now, I haven't noticed a charge do any significant damage or anything like that. I really need to watch these guys. I wish that my archer buddies would be attacking these soldiers over here, because my army is not doing too well right now. Looks like, yeah, no, they're firing on us. That's probably why. There's only so much you can do with that. You don't have as much control as what you would have in a normal Rome Total War game, but at the same time, it's pretty effective and it's fun. It's kind of addicting. Okay, now I'm getting demolished by some horsemen right now, and we just didn't strategically do this very well. I didn't have enough support units to be able to help me out. So I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to survive this or not. I really don't think I'll be able to. I really don't think so at all. But I might. It seems like they're running away. Now, they could be running away to go flank these guys, which looks like is what they are doing. There's a possibility that my guys might be able to last a little bit longer, kind of hold them off while the rest of our troops go ahead and... Ooh, yeah. We're down a little bit. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, and this is unprotected. Now, if they were smart, they would take their cavalry and go ahead and start taking over the objective. But it doesn't look like they're going to do that. This guy right here, he's disconnected. So for some reason, if somebody's disconnected like this, I can tell them what to do. I don't really know how that works or why that works that way. And does everybody have that feature? I'm assuming so. I don't know. It looks like my troops right here. Let's change the camera angle a little bit. Yeah, it's something you have to get used to in the older games. Ooh, I'm still alive, kind of. This is interesting. Oh, this is bad. I'm going against hoplites. Yeah, I really don't have that many troops. This is bad. Anyways, my camera angles and stuff like that, you don't have the same features that you would have in a regular Total War game. So that's kind of bad. Okay, what are you doing? No. Oh, the CPU guys died. Okay, that's what it is. Alright, well, yeah. Interesting. Ooh. This is a pretty good battle going on right now. Okay, all my units are lost, so I want to exit now. I kind of want to see how this ends. Okay, so these guys are pretty well fortified. They're just attacking this one unit right here. It looks like they just defeated them. Now, if they can go ahead and change their direction and stuff, they might end up being okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. We're pretty outnumbered. These guys are really, really low. Well, it looks like they just won their battle. Now they've got... Who are these? Or what are these, I guess? They look like they're javelin guys. Okay, if they can protect themselves, they'll be okay. These guys looks like they've regrouped and they're taking on these barbarians right here. Which I'm not sure what the... I don't know. I don't know what the strength difference is between the regular foot soldiers of the Roman Empire or compared to the barbarians. I don't know. Oh, this does not look good, guys. This does not look good at all. Look at all the death and destruction on this battlefield. That guy's just sitting there. Wow. Oh, man. I mean, the game runs relatively smoothly. I've yet to experience any sort of lag whatsoever. I've never been disconnected. It just seems to be working pretty good. Pretty good. Now, I will say this. Almost every single time that I have played a match, at least one of our friendly armies, somebody disconnects while their army is still alive. So that means, you know, that's where we can go ahead and just do what we were doing beforehand and take over their army and control them and kind of tell them what to do and stuff like that. So it's something you need to monitor, especially if all of your troops die, kind of like mine did, which was, yeah, that was bad. I took on an army that I just was not ready to take on. I have won quite a few rounds. I've gotten the highest kills. It just really depends, since it's all up in the air as to who you're actually going to be facing. I've played as the barbarians a couple times with the horsemen right here, this cavalry unit. I had 3 cavalry units, and it was pretty awesome. I was able to flank. I took a whole bunch of archers out. Like, that's all I went up was archers and like 1 unit of the regular infantry guys. So it was fun. I wish that there was a way that you could tell before you connected to a game who was going to be, what units were going to be there and who you were going to be facing. It would make it a little bit better, in my opinion. But, you know, there's also this little bit of a surprise. And that's the nice part about being able to join a party. Like these guys right here, they're in a party, and these 2 guys were in a party. You can actually coordinate, you know, okay, well, I'm going to be this unit, and you're going to have these units, and then that would make it a lot better, in my opinion. But when you're doing something random like this, it is what it is. You just kind of have to luck at the draw. Alright, so let's see here. Battle results, we were defeated, yes. So I killed 100 units, so I got some extra points. Okay, so I got XP for this unit, and this unit. Let's see here. Let's go to the scores. I didn't do half bad. I killed 131 troops and 300 people. 300 of my troops died. So each unit has their own head count and stuff like that. And then I would assume that the higher tier you get, it does change the amount of troops you get. That's pretty typical with the regular Rome Total War series. So I don't know. Let's see here. I don't fully understand this yet. Word breakdown. I'm assuming that this means that 85% of my points came from damage, 14% of my points came from spotting, and 1% came from morale. Wow, okay. So I got 3,100 silver, and I got 78 points of the free XP, and then I got unit XP was 255. So what I can go ahead and do over here is go to my armies. I do not have enough points to unlock them yet. What's the difference? Okay, so 183 as opposed to 201, 305 is the armor. It's 286, so of course this is going to be a better unit. But I don't have enough points yet, so that kind of sucks. Alright, let's see here. Defeat. So after each battle you play, you can actually go ahead and click on that same screen. If you accidentally exited or whatever, you can see what you did and that kind of stuff. Let's see, units. This is where you actually do the customization. And you switch out to different units depending on what you have available. So right now I could technically change one of my units or all three of my units to the archers, but I don't want to do that. This right here is their individual tech tree. So it shows you that these guys don't have any helmets, they don't have any greaves, or they just have a tunic and a basic shield. And I was able to go ahead and increase my melee damage by 11 points by unlocking this unit right here, or this little thing right here. And then it looks like I've fully upgraded them. The next thing I can do is just upgrade the unit itself. Cosmetics. So I could technically change the way that their shield look, which I think that looks pretty cool. I wish you could change the color of it. Maybe that's a feature that they'll add later on. I don't know. We'll see. That's pretty neat. It's kind of barbarian looking, but, you know, it's fine. And then you can do the individual statistics and see, you know, a more closer, I guess a closer look of what's going on here. This over here is the chat. This looks like it is the global chat. And then, of course, you can do the party chat, which I don't have any of my friends in here. So, yeah, I mean, I just stumbled upon this game. It's been out, and I guess the idea of it's been out for like at least 2 years, and they've had a little bit of a closed alpha, I believe, for quite some time, and then they just released the beta. So anyways, guys, you can pick this up. I think it's wargaming.net. This is not a sponsored video or anything like that. I did pay for the game itself. It was like $9.99 or something like that for just to get access to the closed beta. You can go higher than that, and you'll get individual units and abilities and stuff already unlocked for you just for paying a little bit more. But I really don't think that this is a pay to win kind of game, at least from what I can tell. Maybe some people might think so, but I don't. You can level up your stuff just as easily as you could buy it, so it doesn't seem like it takes that long, especially if you've got some people that know what they're doing and coordinate some attacks. So anyways, guys, this is kind of my little review for Total War Arena. I don't know if I'm really going to be playing this much or recording much of this game itself. It might be something that I just do on my own, but since I love this series so much, I wanted to go ahead and share this with y'all. It's completely different than most of the games that I play, being survival games and first-person shooters and stuff like that, but at the same time, it's really dear to my heart. So anyways, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. It really does help me out, and I really appreciate it, and make sure and leave a like. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.